The flight of Yuri Gagarin is one of the most exciting activities and events of the 20th century. And it changed people's emotional outlook about life on this planet. And I tell people that those who think that the sky is the limit never heard of Yuri Gagarin.
Well, Yuri's Night is definitely a night for celebration. It's a celebration of us as a spacefaring race, I think, and it's an opportunity to reflect and look back on all the great things that spaceflight has given us, both from a personal perspective but also from a technological perspective, and an opportunity to jump off into the future.
It's very important for all of Russians people, because most of them, they remember 1961, 12th of April. That was a really huge celebration, because that was really first step into space.
Ну, конечно, полет Гагарина – это просто был переворот в сознании всех людей, учитывая то, что после войны прошло всего ничего, там 16 лет, учитывая то, что страна была в полной разрухе, и вот так вот как бы из ничего и сделать такой шаг в космос, это, конечно, был очень грандиозный прорыв в нашей промышленности.
This was just not an achievement from a Russian cosmonaut, someone who went to space, but it was the first time humanity actually was able to go beyond Earth's atmosphere and then be able to reach space.
He's just the first humankind who have been in space, so we don't think about his citizenship. We don't think about some other border, and he's the person.
It's half a century after the flight of the first human in space, the 108-minute orbit that he did on the 12th of April 1961. That was very significant in the history of humanity in general. That was a significant event that deserves celebration.
It's a change in our history. We had been tied to the Earth for all of these centuries, and now we're free, just starting. We haven't sailed outside of sight of land yet, but at least we've gotten into the boat.
Мнение, оно принято уже такое в первом отряде космонавтов, что Гагарин всем нам открыл дорогу, всем нам, имеется в виду в первую очередь космонавты. Гагарин первый нам открыл дорогу в космос. И имя Гагарина, конечно, будет всегда значиться.
He was the first, and no one had any idea what is it up there. And he was really going into something totally unknown.
The very first guy to climb on board a rocket and get into space, and then, we learned later that he actually ejected from his craft on the way down and came down under a parachute. So, a lot of admiration for somebody to do that for the first time.
It takes some luck, it takes some courage, but it's possible for everyone to go these ways. And looking back on Yuri Gagarin, I think this is the true message, that he started and opened up all these possibilities for the ones that came after him and flew into space.
Think back how much we, as a race, as a civilization, have achieved in these 50 years. I mean, here was the first time the guy has gone into space, and today we are talking about colonizing the moon.
I think everyone, should honor the fact that we've gone half a century where human beings have flown into space. As long as we're headed in that continuing direction outward to explore the frontiers, I think that's the most important element of exploration, and Yuri's Night symbolizing that impulse.
I was 2 years old when Yuri left the Earth, so it's been my entire lifetime that humans have first left the Earth and then learned all the things we've learned ever since. Our own capabilities, the changes to our own bodies, and then the opportunities that lie beyond our atmosphere. And we really owe it all to Yuri's initial Поехали as he left the Earth, and to his perspective that he gave us on the world. He was a tremendous first explorer for us to leave the planet, and he left a legacy that all of us have followed.